Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action.
Yeah, struck. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm 4 pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. He's down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with you. Her bestie, they hope. I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your These good at in there thug and think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all I'm. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money, I buy your base some. I spread so many blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong, you break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up, stuff 20,000 skinny pants, I call that a Harriet Tubman. My be mad, my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many, be scared to touch me. Give me some, get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some, get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags, going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm out to baby. On the Grammy. These I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto, about rip it out the plastic. Give me some, get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some, get lucky. Give me some, get lucky. Yeah, I'm shaking something.
Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though, you know what I'm saying? Fire life. Four life, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get the confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
season. Best wishes. From a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Wembanyama outside. 6 to shoot. Holmgren the screen. Wembanyama no good. Here is Nash. Pass to Embiid. Back to Nash. Lots of room. And he connects with the jumper.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Thompson with it. Back to McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Embiid the screen. Plenty of space. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Wembanyama outside. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Philadelphia.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. On the wing, Mullen. Pass to Bowen. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Nash. Good D by Holmgren.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here is McGrady. Thompson in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Nash with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Mullen. Embiid the screen. Fires from the wing. With the second effort. And the layup is good. Embiid's got his second bucket.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Pass to McGrady. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Embiid. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Now, here is McGrady. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Nash. Pass to Bowen. Mullen with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. The shot, no good.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's McGrady, and he drives in.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Now Nash. Outside, Mullen. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And that one drops for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mullen. Pass to Bowen. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And just miss after miss right now. Nashville leading by 4. Here's McGrady. Thompson outside. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Now here's Holmgren. They double team Wembanyama. Shot, high post. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by McGrady. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Pass to Wembanyama. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nash with it. He's picked up by Nance. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Nashville.
On the wing, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
On the wing, Mullen. From outside the arc. And Thompson sends it back. McGrady outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in. The books. Nashville out in front, up 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Nashville?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
Pass to Richardson. They grab their own miss. Ilgauskas with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Young left side. The second effort. And it's good on the way in.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer. That time a second chance, cashing in.
Starks outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. Still yet to score. Here's Mashburn. The kick out to Young. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Knights lead by 1.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Bangs home the trifecta. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Young. Ellis outside. Tipped away. It's 2-on-1. Richardson, no luck.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Pass to Person. Here's Mashburn. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejection. And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Young is double. To the paint. Pass to Mashburn. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3. And Richardson's showing you why he's a 2-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
And the basket is good. Richardson's got the lead up to 9 now for Nashville.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Up top, Cousins. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Mashburn, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Nashville. And they call an illegal screen here. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Ilgauskas in the post. Nashville needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Cousins. And it's Ilgauskas missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Knights. A 12-point game. To end the run. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Young's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Richardson outside. Moves back up. Pass to Ilgauskas. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia trails by 9. Here's Young. He takes it in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's McMillan. Nothing on the board. Pass to Ilgauskas. Nice form on the 20-footer. And Nashville leads by 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Young inside. Cousins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ilgauskas.
The tricks of the big man, DeMarcus Cousins, on display there. Terrific at showing the ball, getting his man to jump out of position, and taking full advantage.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson, left side. Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here is Young. Ellis outside. Over Thompson. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Nashville. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's a screen to the inside. Pass to Bowen. And the 3 ball is good. Bowen's got 6 points.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
Out to Nance. And stolen by Nash. Here's Bowen. Covered by Nance. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Pass to Mullen. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Thompson outside. It's good. He's got 9.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And here's Embiid. Defended by Wembanyama. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Out to Nash. No good on the 3. Nashville leading by 5. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Holmgren is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Wembanyama looking it over. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
To the left side wing. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Nance. Pass to Bowen. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen.
3 points.
Bowen's got 6 in the quarter.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Now McGrady. He has 5. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Fades back. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Outside, Pierce. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Nashville leading by 8. Pierce with the steal. Here's Nash. The kick out to Pierce. Outside Mullen. The tray. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Thompson with it. He's got 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Embiid. Nashville, no good that time either. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Knights. Trailing here by 8.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Nashville leading by 6.
Nice foul. Bruce Brown. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Steve Nash with the rebound. Philadelphia trails by 6. Pass to Mullen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Nash. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. And the rebound goes to Nash. On the wing, Mullen. It's stolen by Nance. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Clock at 6. They double team Wembanyama. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
Ball call.
Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Pass to Mullen. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Mullen's got 6 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Thompson right side. Here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 10.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Nash. It's Pierce on the wing. And it's Pierce with the jam.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is McGrady. He has 5. 4 on the clock. Thompson outside. Over to the wing. And Benyama, that's for two. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The third quarter comes to a close. Nashville leads by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the
39.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Nashville leading by 5. Starks outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ilgauskas has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Nashville.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Boom. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Six on the shot clock. And Cousins comes over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a redraw.
Back to Richardson. Clock at 2. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He's so accurate as a shooter from that mid-range. Richardson, someone you've got to try to take that away from.
Mullen with the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Nashville. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nash outside. Starks with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Plays it up and banks it in. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Nashville.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Nashville leading by 8. Here's Thompson. Pass to Isaac. Back to Thompson. Starks outside. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas. Using that reach to just hammer it down.
Pass to Embiid. Nash outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Richardson. Beyond the arc. They get it back. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Connects from three-point range. Richardson's got the lead up to 13 now for Nashville.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Nash. Here's Bowen. Can't get it to fall. And here's Nashville. They're on a 14-6 run. For 3, Richardson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia trails by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Nash. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is McGrady. Six to shoot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Mullen for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. McGrady outside. Pass to McMillan. Tries the spin move. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And Nashville leads by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Nashville.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Young. Fires the three. And Cousins throws it down. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Misses there. So Nashville wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here we go. So it's Nashville with it. Here's McGrady. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low. And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Out to the right wing. There's the three. Oh, nice shot by Mullen.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Thompson.
Nice foul. Bruce Bowen. First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep three-point land. The rebound by Embiid. Now Philadelphia with it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Mullen. Here's Pierce. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Pass to McGrady. From the wing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Mullen's got 6 points.
Boy, the catch and shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
The home team on D.
And you know, Bowen's a top-tier defender, scrappy, aggressive, smart, active, as a forward who's especially effective guarding the perimeter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
That one misses.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Now here's Thompson. Right side, Wembanyama. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Pass to Nash. Oh, deflected. Thompson with a steal for the finish. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Here's Pierce. Inside. A nice shot by Mullen. Mullen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's McGrady. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Mullen.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Back to Thompson. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Larry Nance.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Nash. Pierce gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
.110 left to play in the first. Steps back and fires. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Tracy McGrady
hits the trifecta.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Out to the wing. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Nashville. Thompson outside. Wembanyama screen. Tries again. Pass to McGrady. And here is Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double team Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Mullen.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Bowen. He gets it up. And that's not going to go. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They lead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
Right wing. Cousins with the screen. Young from long range. And he buries his first look.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Connects from downtown. Ilgauskas has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Ellis. Outside Young. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. Pass to Person. Young goes in. Fires for three. Rebounded by Ilgauskas.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Cousins. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And Philadelphia leads by 2. Pass to Richardson. Another shot. Here's Ilgauskas. Drills the baseline jumper. Ilgauskas has got 8 points in the quarter.
The beauty of Ilgauskas is he doesn't have to be inside. He can stretch it out to the mid-range.
Pass to Mashburn. And here's Cousins. Here's Mashburn. Pulls it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Nashville with it. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Richardson. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Jonathan Isaac at the line for 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Young has got the ball here for the Knights. We've got 1:48 left to play in the half. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
4 on the clock. Pass to Ilgauskas. Over Cousins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ilgauskas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Ellis. And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 3-point game.
Nashville foul. Nate McEwen. First personal foul. First team foul.
59 seconds left in the second. Here's Ellis.
His struggles continue here in the second period. Simply just can't seem to get anything to fall.
Outside Richardson. To the left wing. Here's Starks. Still no points. Shot is good by Isaac.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's Young with the 3. Sinks it from distance. Young's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And here's Cousins. And he drives in. Pass to Person. Here's Ellis. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Nashville up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Nash. Pass to Mullen. Embiid, high post. It's stolen by Nance. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Nashville leading by 3. Thompson with it.
Nice foul. Pierce. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nance outside. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Nash. There's a screen. Here's Pierce for the tie. Gets the 3 ball to go. Pierce has got 5.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's McGrady. He's got 7. From deep, the rebound by Embiid. Here's Mullen. A good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 16.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Mullen dominate like this. He's putting on an absolute scoring clinic right now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Over to the left wing. Screen by Embiid. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Larry Nance.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Nashville. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Screen by Embiid. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Mullen. It's rebounded by Nashville. Now Thompson. He's got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Embiid.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Nash. Here's Mullen. From downtown, Nance pulls down the board.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
From deep, Wembanyama. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Pass to Mullen. Over to the wing. Now Embiid, covered by Wembanyama. Now here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And in 250 LBs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And that's good as he hits both shots. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. Outside Wembanyama. And he connects with a jumper. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's the pick. Pass to Mullen. Shoots over Nance. Philadelphia with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's McGrady. He has 7. Poke loose. In transition. Here's Embiid. Exerting himself. Embiid.
Smart read by Nash that time on defense, using his quickness to come up with that steal and ignite the break.
It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
To the inside. Here's McGrady. For the lead. The rebound by Embiid.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Mullen. Good D by Wembanyama.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Philadelphia with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Embiid. Here's Mullen. He's guarded by Nance. Here's Bowen. And rejected.
Nance, one of the superb shot blockers in the game, just has a real good sense of when to elevate on the defensive end.
So it's Nashville with it. Here's McGrady. He has 7. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Philadelphia.
38.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now Nashville with it, trailing by 2. To tie it up. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Young looking over the floor. Shoots over Thompson. Young misses. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Nashville. Going inside. Ellis with a rebound. And they're pushing it up. There's Young with the 3. Here's Pierce. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And Philadelphia leads by 2.
Hustle being rewarded that time for Paul Pierce. Excellent execution on the break.
Pass to McGrady. To take the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Team foul.
Cousins with the screen. From the top of the key. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Richardson for 3. Here's Ilgauskas. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The towering presence of Zydrunas Ilgauskas, intimidating for opposing teams. He's a real matchup problem.
And so he hits both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. From 12 feet, drained it for 2 points.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Here's McMillan. And here's Richardson. Here's Ilgauskas. 6 to shoot. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's the break, and the shot goes in.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams changing it up here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Good on the second one. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Nash. Screen by Embiid. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mullen. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist. And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Bowen from behind the arc. McGrady grabs a miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. Oh, man.
Oh,
punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Screen by Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Nash. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Thompson scanning the floor. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Nash. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Mullen. The 3 is up. Second shot opportunity. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Pierce. Philadelphia leading by 3. Screen by Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mullen. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Rejected.
Nashville ball.
Moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, he nails it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nash. To the wing, right side. Pass to Mullen. Over Nance. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Holmgren with it. Right side, Wembanyama. To take the lead. And they'll get another chance. Pass to McGrady. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here we go. Here's Nash. Wide open look. Pierce can't get to it.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Here's McGrady.
First foul. Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. McGrady, good.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Mullen. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Mullen's got 21 points in the game.
As pure a shooter as you'll find. Mullen's deadly from all 3 levels.
Here's McGrady. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Good on the first. And that ties this game up.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
To the right side. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Now Wembanyama. "16 feet out. That's short off the rim. Here's Mullen. From outside, off the mark. This one for 3. They get it back. Out to Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Nash. Pass to Pierce. Here's Nash. Launches a 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
Steve Nash. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And we talk about the things that make Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. mental toughness is near the top of the list.
And the game has actually come down to this. They need a bucket, or you can practically call it a wrap.
Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Here's Nash. Just 5 to shoot. It's off. So it's Nashville picking up the win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that about wraps it up.